2025 Corvette Z01 C8 startup Revs and Exhaust and Engine Sounds. Can't wait for you to hear it. Let's go! Howdy folks, you on the Seek on the Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button and join this awesome community. So before we get into this amazing video, you're going to hear the C8 Stingray around the same exact track that the C8R was on. On top of that, you're going to hear the Z06, but you're also going to hear within this video the C8 Corvette Zr1. And I wanted you to get the different sounds and a different feel, and you guys leave your comments down below. But before we get into that video, definitely give this video a thumbs up so we can push it up in the algorithms. Hit that subscribe button anywhere on your screen, tablet, or phone. And leave your comments down below again or your thoughts on the sound. Let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you just got an opportunity to hear the 2020 C8 Corvette Stingray around the Nürburgring as it was doing its thing, and when we first heard that clip, it sounded amazing. You got an opportunity to see the 2023 Corvette C8 Z06 footage from obviously Chevrolet's clip, but it still sounded amazing. Now you got an opportunity to hear exactly what the Corvette C8 Zr1 sounds like around the Nürburgring as well. And I can tell you, that thing sounds amazing. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the differences between the sounds, a little bit of the engines and what it's pushing. On top of that, what could possibly be the horsepower and the engine that is inside the Z01, on top of some of the specs and things we saw recently had just been leaked. So let's go ahead and get into that. Do me a huge favor, give this video a thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button anywhere on your phone, tablet, or screen to become part of this awesome community, because we look forward to having you. Let's go. So one of the things that I've been asked about lately from a lot of my subscribers in regards to the questions they're asking is, what do I think the price is going to be of the Zr1? Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. There hasn't been any speculations from my knowledge of talking to the engineers of any type of pricing on this vehicle. As you guys know, I am really good friends with the engineers who build this car and people inside the plant. But let's talk about the Zr1 and what it possibly can offer. As we do know, the C8 Z06 has a wide body, and we do know that this Zr1, based on the clip we've seen, has almost identical, if not wider, wide body for the Zr1, which is what we all expect and what we all should be looking forward to, because let's be honest, we all love the wide body of a vehicle. Although the Stingray has a wide body which is wider than the C7 Corvette, we love how wider the Z06 has been compared to the Stingray, and hoping that the Zr1 will give us a little bit more wider in regards to what we're looking for when it comes down to a race car. Now let's list off the things that we know that the Corvette Zr1 will have based off what we've seen on the spy shots. It will have, obviously, a wide body, as I just finished talking about. It will have a possible functioning hood vent that's in the front of the car, which some of us call the trunk. We also know that it will have possible side intakes based off the photos we've seen that could be possible functional, which I'm super excited for. I'm looking forward to seeing the vents on the side and on the top of the trunk as well, which we've seen in the spy shots. We do know also from the photos we've seen leaked recently, it will have a deck leg intake vent on top of that, which is very obvious, the huge wing on the back, which I've been seeing a lot of feedback from customers saying they're unsure if they really want that big wing because it looks hideous and so forth and so forth. And like I said before in my previous video, my opinion on the big wing, I'm not 100% sure if I'm sold on it yet. I really love the big wing that's on the C8 Z06 because it fits just right and it just looks perfectly for that car. In regards to the Z01, it looks extremely huge. I know it's going to give it a lot more downforce. It's very possible that it can also be a little bit of active aero as well, but we'll see exactly when that car actually comes out. And two questions I've been asked in regards to the Corvette C8 Zr1 since we just recently seen spy shots and photos of this vehicle. One, what do you think the pricing actually going to be for this vehicle? And two, do we think the C8 Zr1 will be able to compete against the Porsche 911 GT3 RS at the Nürburgring? Those questions are still yet to be determined, but I can give you my opinion on what I think I may know about the Corvette C8 Zr1. As we all know, the base price for the C8 Stingray started at $59,995, and a lot of people thought Chevrolet was crazy to be able to build a car that amazing for that price. As we all know, Chevrolet is the type of company that's supposed to build a Corvette, the American dream car, to be able to compete with these other cars for an affordable price. As time has gone on, the cars obviously got more expensive, and now we have a C8 Z06 that started around $103, and now we have the E-Ray that's similar price to the Z06, but now we have the C8 Corvette Zr1. And if you want my true honest opinion, I think MSRP starting out the gate will probably be around $150,000. That's a conversation I had with one of my buddies as well in regards to the C8 Corvette Zr1. Now obviously that price will change probably a little bit as pricing has gone up significantly on the Stingrays and the Z06 and the E-Rays. Chevrolet has seemed to figure out how to increase the price of these vehicles because there's still a high demand for these cars. And I truly believe that this strike and everything that's going on with the Corvette and all the other vehicles around the world truly is helping the prices increase on this car. That's my personal opinion, but that's just me. And at the end of the day, let's be honest, once you spec out the Zr1 to your liking, you're going to end up around $200,000. Now, do I think Chevrolet is pricing out their normal customer base? Yes and no. I do believe the Zr1 and the Z06 at this point in time is really getting priced out at a lot of normal customer basis prices. But the Stingray is still relatively within the prices of what people are expecting and want it to be. Prices can vary depending on if you buy a used one, if you buy a new one, if you pay over MSRP, which is what actually is causing this price to also go up a lot more because a lot of dealerships are charging over MSRP, which is telling Chevrolet, hey, people are willing to pay the prices for these cars that's over MSRP. Why can't we get that money for over MSRP? So that's what's really happening right now. As you all may know, I got an opportunity to experience the Stingray and the Z06 unveiling in person when I got invited by Chevrolet. I'm hoping to get that same opportunity for the Zr1. But what are your guys' thoughts on the pricing of the Zr1? Do you think it's going to be around $150,000? And what would you like to see on a brand new Corvette Zr1? Leave those comments down below. Let's go.
Is your seatbelt fastened? All right. Let's go.